Good morning, YouTube. This is Bama Mobs here, and this is my video. This is a high mark for me. This is video number 400. Yeah, video number 400 on Bama Mobs on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, hit that notifications bell. I want to step out of the frame for a second and just let you enjoy the view. I mean, really, can you beat that? I mean, where else would you want to go on vacation than northern Alabama? I mean, check that out behind me. I mean, you can't beat that. Frankly, you can't beat that at the beach right now because the beach is double red flags. So you need to be in Alabama, at Alabama State Park. I want to give you two recommendations. Number one, Joe Wheeler State Park. Excellent lodge there. In-ground pool is awesome. Fishing galore. Number two, Gunnersville State Park. Same deal. If you're a fisherman, fisherman galore. The lodge is over the hook. Restaurant there is awesome. Again, same large outdoor pool. But enough of that. On to the reason I'm here today. And today was a PR. Let me pull this up real quick. So I did a 3.1 miles today, did a speed walk, and here is the damage, if you can see that. Yeah, so 3.1 miles, 50 minutes, averaged right at what, 16:10 per mile. I cannot believe it. I actually saw a mile today that was sub 16. It was like, I don't know, 1550. Yeah, I think it was like 1550. When I saw that, I was like, man, I really am moving. So that was a victory today for me personally. It's just another work week. When you're in a fitness program like this, you're really just more like you're in a grind, so to speak. You know, you have to get up, you have to do it every day. There's really no days off, and you just have to stick with it. A lot of dedication. You have to make it a part of your lifestyle. If you're not making it a part of your lifestyle, then it's probably not going to work out. You know, if you're just sort of halfway doing it, you know, you have to plot out, like I've said in all these videos I've been doing. Go back, look at all my other videos. The theme is the same. A successful exercise program, number one, consistency. You got to do it every day. I know what they say, 3 days a week. You know, I can see you taking an off day. And we talked about that before. You know, if you take an off day, like on a Saturday or Sunday, you say, I'm gonna take off on weekends. Well, it's not off on the couch. I mean, yeah, there's nothing wrong with watching some YouTube videos, watching a movie. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But on those days that you're off, you have to set aside time to do something active. You know, yard work, mow the grass, constant work in the house, you know, folding clothes, changing light bulbs, sweeping, mopping, vacuuming. You have to set in some type of activity during the day, so you sort of maintain, I guess, a feel for fitness, if you get what I'm saying. You know, a feel for, okay, I'm doing some activity now, you know, slightly got my heart rate up. So that's a big thing, you know, consistency, you know, every day. Number two, setting out that block of time. We've talked about this in the other videos. When you're first starting out, don't even exercise. Yeah, just find a place where you are going to exercise, be that a gym, you know, an old walking area like this where it's beautiful outside, sunny. You know, you don't get bored by being in the gym all the time. Whatever park you want to go to. If you got a friend's house, you want to do some jazzercise videos. Yeah, I said jazzercise. You know what it is. Maybe some of y'all youngsters don't. Anyway, Richard Simmons videos. I think that's his name. I don't know if I do Richard Simmons. Anyway, that's just me. So you got to set out that block of time every day. As I was saying, I would say wherever you're going to work out at, I would drive there every day. Maybe get out of my car. Maybe if I was going to go to Planet Fitness, I'd probably get out of my car and look at Planet Fitness. You know, stay there for about 5 minutes, look around, people looking at you like you're crazy, get back in my car and go back to the house. That's what I would do for a whole week, for no other purpose than to make it a habit to go to Planet Fitness. or to the park, or to the walking trail, or to the old football fields, or wherever you go. Because if you don't make it a habit every day to go there, it's not gonna be consistent. See, it's in my brain now. It's in my mentality. I've been doing this since mid-April, that when I get up, I'm gonna put on the shoes, put on the shorts, swig of water, get my water ready, and boom, I am out the door to wherever I'm gonna walk at for that day. And that's programmed now. I mean, there's nothing gonna get in the way of that except for, you know, some type of health issue. So those are two key points, you know, consistency, setting out the block of time. The third one, the big bugaboo, is people say, oh, diet, you know what I need to eat and what blah, blah, blah. When you're starting out, man, don't worry about it. You got enough stress on your mind just trying to, you know, ease back in, you know, easing back into whatever that exercise program is, okay? So I wouldn't really initially worry too much about your diet. You know, let's cross one bridge at a time. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Oh, let's do all this. No, you're gonna freaking blow up, and then you're gonna be eating Twinkies and sitting back on the couch watching YouTube videos for like 8 hours at a time. And you don't want to do that. You really don't. It's not the right way to do it. So what you need to do about the dietary plan is that, you know, you're gonna be drinking plenty of fluids, not just water. You know, drink balanced electrolyte solutions, Gatorade, Powerade, Pedialyte, you know, all that stuff. And maybe, yeah, start coming back or eliminating snacks from your diet. You know, just common sense things, like things that are like pure sugar, like those honey buns that you eat on the way home from work. Man, those honey buns, you know, like the Miss Freshly's with the blue ribbon on them, yeah, those are pretty good. But you got to eliminate those, man. Yeah, Miss Freshly's, you see what they did to me? You know, just drug me down. I'm having to fight out of that stuff. I'm sure Miss Freshly's a good lady, but man, it put some weight on me, baby. All right, so I'm gonna start out with that. Just get rid of free sugars. And then, what did Mama tell you? No fruits and vegetables. Yeah, I would just go to that. You know, when you go to the meat and 3, man, leave out the meat and just get like 3 vegetables. You know, anything to sort of trim calories naturally. Because there is no quick weight loss, okay? Number one, you see all these other gurus here on the channels, on YouTube and everything, and I know everybody's out there trying to make a buck, but there is no get-rich-quick scheme. There is no quick weight loss scheme. It all comes down to hard work, no matter however you look at it. I'm sorry. That's the way it is. Yeah, if you're going to take some dietary pills, it may accelerate it, but now you're looking at affecting your heart. You don't want to do that. Yeah, dietary pills, yeah, don't do it. So looking at me personally, this is not my recommendation for you, but for me, this is what works. So I drink plenty of fluids a day. You know, I got a water bottle, so I'm drinking water throughout the day. I have a cranberry juice, Gatorades, Powerades. I'm mixing those. I might drink water, then drink a electrolyte solution. And then eating, I just, personally, what I do is what I call just a normal meal. So my big meal for the day is lunch. So at this point in time, I either have 3 vegetables or have a meat and 2 vegetables. And that's it. There's no refill, so no going back for seconds. I have a second meal, believe it or not, just because of my work schedule. You know, I sort of get off late evenings. I'll have a second meal then. Again, lighter than what the lunch meal is. For instance, last night, I had a half of a hamburger patty, and I had some noodles with corn and sweet peas blended into it. Well, poured into it, you know what I mean. It wasn't blended like a blender. It wasn't gross, trust me. So I basically had a little bit of noodles, half a hamburger patty, boop, that was it. Nope, that was not it. And then I had black walnut ice cream. And you're looking at me saying, dude, you're psycho. You ain't never gonna lose no weight on black walnut ice cream. Well, yeah, because I had an ice cream dish, like from, I think, my wife's grandmother. And see, back in the day, what an ice cream dish was, I mean, it was like that, maybe smaller. I was maybe able to get 3 teaspoons of ice cream into that. So again, it limits my serving size. And there's no need to suffer, because if you suffer yourself and say, oh, I can't have that, you can go freaking crazy, and you're gonna blow up one day, eat 20 Miss Freshly's honey buns, and your fitness program is over. So don't do it. Moderation is key. Okay, let's move on to alcohol. There's really no studies out there. I remember I heard the red wine thing about, drink red wine, it's heart beneficial, the flavonoids and all that. There's been other studies that came out. All that stuff is whack. So there's no need to drink alcohol. I mean, if you drink alcohol, that's up to you, but you're just tearing down your body. There's way more negatives to alcohol than there is any positive. Even if the flavonoid thing is true, there's still way more negatives to alcohol than positive. They ain't talking about on a moral basis either. I'm just talking about purely physical basis. So that's up to you. Smoking cigarettes. Do I even have to discuss that? We're talking about fitness. If I have to discuss that, man, I mean, if you are smoking, there's only one thing you need to do. Stop. Yeah, stop smoking. You have all this stuff out there, Nicoderm gum, Nicoderm patches. I think there's a spray you can do now, or maybe a nasal spray. I don't know. There's so many nicotine replacements that's out there. It's ridiculous. If you're vaping, yeah, you're killing yourself too. Stop vaping. It's crazy. Why you're doing that to your body, I don't know. Don't do it. Stop smoking. Stop vaping. Go to a doctor. Get on a Nicoderm replacement program. Go to a psychiatrist, a counselor. What do you got to do to stop smoking? I would say this. Now that we're on this subject, I would forget the whole fitness thing. And if the only thing you did was stop smoking, I would dare say that's the only victory you need. Okay, that's a little high horse there. I'm gonna step back down now. I just want to get out here and let y'all enjoy the view one more time. Coming out. Man, that is beautiful out there, is it not? Gosh. Now, if you're outside in northern Alabama, if you're inside in northern Alabama today, you need to get on your back porch and maybe walk around a little bit, do something, because it's a beautiful day outside. You got to get out here and enjoy this stuff. Anyway, this is video number 400 for me, baby, and I am jacked. We got 100 away from 500 videos. I don't know what I'm going to be doing. Football season's coming up, so on my channel, you'll see a little bit more football previews that I'll be doing. Do some Alabama football, some local here in northern Alabama. I love going to high school football games, getting some unique videos there. You'll see on my YouTube channel, there's some unique football videos, some big time hits, that I've recorded. So it's just sort of entertainment, something for you to watch. All right, so guys, hey, stick with the channel, subscribe, hit that like button, hit the notifications bell. I appreciate all y'all support out there, and we're just going to keep at it. It's a day-to-day basis. This journey started out as a marathon for beginners. We sort of transitioned to a fitness walking channel now, and we're going to just do it every day, small steps, small progress, and all the little steps add up. Which I'm going to divert to this real quick, and I want to close it up. I promise. I know I'm going on and on here. Another thought that you have to remember is that all the years that you did all this bad eating, not exercising for 10 plus years or 15 plus years, and you gained a ton of weight, well, you didn't do that overnight, man. You're probably only gaining probably 3 pounds a year. That's what they estimate. People gain about 2 to 3 pounds a year. If you add that up over 20 or 30 years, you see what I'm talking about. So when you start back working out, understand that even for me, I started in April. And I'm still hanging right now, right at 210. I think I saw 208 last week, but I sort of cheated. That was after I walked 10 kilometers. But just understand mentally, is that, hey, it took a long time to put it on. It's going to take a long time to put it off. And we're talking about you'll probably lose a pound a month, maybe 2 pounds a month doing it the right way and not killing yourself with some extreme diet plan. So always remember that. These are slow moves, slow build up. You're not going to go out and walk 10 miles. You're going to go out and walk a quarter mile. You want to go out and walk at the mall first in an air-conditioned environment, drinking plenty of fluids, having your nutrition, and do it in small steps. Because anything extreme, any sudden moves, is not going to be healthy. It always has to be a slow, methodical process. Anyway, guys, hey, I have loved it today, enjoyed it, feeling good. We'll do another video tomorrow. And these videos, they keep me accountable. That's really probably the main reason I do them, keeping myself accountable. Hey, y'all have a great day, and I'll see y'all later.